Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video of Desca Pens. I'm very excited to be joining you today. I'm trying out kind of a newer style, so do let me know what you think of this video. But today we're going to be looking at the Lamy 2000, and this is a pen that I have recently picked up, and I'm very excited to be talking to you guys about it. But before we get into it, let's go into the box. Now, before we continue, one thing that I would like to point out is that my hands are a little bit inky. I tried very much to kind of scrub them out and stuff. I was using some Irish Spring. I think that I got most of it, but these last little parts really don't want to budge, and so we're kind of stuck with them for this video. I do apologize in advance, and I hope that you guys can look past that. And going forward, I will try to have cleaner hands. I had a bit of an ink spill this morning while I'm syringe filling a fountain pen, so voila. Okay, back to the video. So going into the box here, we have a very nice kind of, like the pen, it's a little bit Bauhaus, and it's also very minimalist. We have Joseph Lamy, the founder, it's based in Heidelberg. Nothing on the back really aside from this little thing. G-Mond paper. So yeah, that's the company that kind of helps to create this sleeve. Coming down here, we see Lamy.com, made in Germany. Very good to know. And then we have the little Lamy logo right here. Now you might think that that's the end of it, but it's not quite. For this is just the sleeve. Coming into the actual box, we get to the Lamy logo right here, which is very nice. We open it up and we see Lamy, made in Germany. This right here is where the pen is going to go. I'll just kind of demonstrate that for a second. There it is. Whoop. There we go. There it is. So made in Germany, and then we're just able to pull it out, which is very nice. And then as we kind of go underneath it, we get to see the wrapping that it came in, as well as a little silicone packet, or a little I don't know, kind of a little gel thing. Just one of these packages that comes with a lot of different things. So yeah. Going into the design of the pen itself, I thought that I would start us out with the clip. As you can see, you have the Lamy clip right there. It looks, or the Lamy logo right there, and that looks very nice. And a little spring-assisted clip, which is very nice. And right here we sort of have a nice little indenting, followed by a very nice kind of glossy top right here, and then on the opposite end, a nice sort of silver bottom. Again, it's probably the most colorful part of the design, but it's just very nice and Bauhaus, as they say, or minimalist. And for many minimalists, I believe that this would be your grail pen, which is very cool. Going a little more into the design, the pen itself is made from Macrolon plastic with some very nice steel elements to it. Some steel accents, as we may say. So right here, this part is made of metal. The clip is also made of metal as well. The nib itself is a broad 14-karat gold nib. Now, when it comes to writing with this, it's very nice because it is tip heavy, which I think is very helpful. And one thing that I'll say is that it is very smooth. You can apply pressure if you want to, but I don't recommend it because I think it could be very hurtful to the pen. And of course, there's also these metal things right here that are very nice. Coming in and zooming in right there, it's a little difficult to see, but there is a lighter part right there, and that is actually the ink window. And so it kind of helps you to see how much ink is left, which I think is very helpful. Now that we kind of have the design out of the way, let's get into some of the writing. So getting into the writing, you can certainly write with this posted. I don't recommend it. Well, actually I do. You can write with it unposted, and that's fine and all, but the posting gives it a better balance. And this pen is very lightweight, in my opinion, at about 25 grams, which is very similar to the Pilot Vanishing Point. So getting into it, here we go, 2-18-25, and this is the Lamy. 2000. And a broad nib. It is the quick Fox. Yeah, there we go. Very, very smooth with the writing. I think it does a very, very good job. There is a bit of a sweet spot. If you want very thick lines, you need to kind of hold it up very, very close. That kind of helps for some thicker lines like the ones that you see here. But if you hold it back, there's nothing wrong with that, and you can still write with it, but your lines are going to be thinner, which I actually find to be quite interesting, and I think that that's just a very interesting detail to the pen, which I think is fine. So now that we're done with the writing process, let me show you guys how to fill and then refill it, how to empty and refill it. So the ink bottle that we will be using to fill up the Lamy 2000 is the Pilot Takesume, and this is a nice black ink. So what we do right is we take it and we submerge it in here. It is like so, and then we unscrew it right here. As you can see, this little gap right here shows that the fountain pen is now empty. It is no longer full of ink. And as you can see, that ink window becomes a little more prominent. As you refill it, you take it, just fill it up like this, and as soon as it is tight, it is showing you that it is completely full of ink, and that is very, very, very helpful. Thoughts on the Lamy 2000. Honestly, guys, I think it's very, very good. It's a very nice minimalist pen, and it has a very unique Bauhaus design, and, you know, being something that was designed all the way back in 1960, I think it's safe to say that it has stood the test of time, and it's something that I would personally recommend for anyone who likes a nice, sleek design and a nice fountain pen that can hold quite a bit of ink and write forever and just make you feel like you're writing with a brush. That's how I feel. Let me know what you all think. This is Deska Pens, signing off.